professional. See how people do me? Are we on, man? We on, man. Yo, what's good, everybody? Y'all know we on Black People Time, so don't even play with me. Don't play with me. Y'all knew we were coming, though. That's all you need to know. What's good, everybody? Y'all tuned in to the FOX CAVE Chronicles. It's your girl, Foxy, here. And who do we have in the cave tonight?
What's up? It's Malcolm Morrow, a.k.a. the Hood Hippie. You know, I'm tapped in with the FOX CAVE Chronicles. Trying to let y'all know what I got going on.
That boy said the Hood Hippie, baby. That boy said the Hood Hippie. I'm ready to get off into that. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have you here, Malcolm.
Most definitely. It's been a while in the making. You know.
Malcolm, it's been a long time coming for you. I mean, since season 1.
Right.
We in season 3.
I knew my time was coming, but I just waited patiently. I'm out here, I'm making my moves now. Perfect time.
And you most definitely right about that. Well, like I said, it's good to have you here, and we gonna get all into, because like I said, you wear many hats.
Oh, yeah.
And you got so much to talk about. I was like, dog, I'm gonna have to pull my tablet out tonight for him. I put my notes on it, because he got a lot of stuff going on, man.
We can cover all of it.
For real. Shout out to my team, Rooster Black and Jonathan Hollins. Speaking of Jonathan Hollins, y'all, Jonathan was the lucky winner of our raffle. He won the 50-inch smart TV. The story is so crazy because Jonathan came in, and I had been fussing about Jonathan ain't bought no ticket. You know what I'm saying? I'm be keep it real. You on the team, why you ain't bought your ticket? What's up? He know I'm mad, I'm hot, I'm fussing.
Right.
So he come over to the house. Hey friend, all that, and I'm mean mugging. Like, you know what's up? What's up with them tickets? That's what I'm on. What's up with them tickets, baby?
First one in line.
So check this out. He pulled out, he bought a ticket, and I look like, I know you're gonna buy more than one. Good. So we fussing about that. Long story short, he ended up buying 2 tickets 30 minutes before we did the drawing. And we did a whole live. We did the drawing on live. So we shook the names up, everything. It was Jonathan.
Because he had the 2 entries.
The last minute, the last one to enter and the first one to win. It was crazy.
Man.
But it was a blessing because not too long ago, Jonathan had his house was broken into and they stole all their TVs and a lot of other valuable things. So it was a blessing for him. He was like, oh my God, you know what happened about my TV? My house got broken. I was like, it was meant to be.
That's what I'm saying. I was just going to say the same thing.
It was
Definitely
meant to be. It was meant to be. So congratulations to Jonathan Hollins for winning that 50-inch. Thank you to everybody that purchased raffle tickets. Thank you to the ones that wanted to purchase, but I couldn't get to it. Please don't hold it against me, but I appreciate the support. The raffle went great. We will be rescheduling the space tournament. However, we want some more teams, y'all. We got 4 locked in for sure. We want some more teams. We want to make this. We ain't finna just give y'all $500. I'm just gonna put it out there. We is not finna just give y'all $500. This gotta be a tournament. This gotta be some competitive card playing. You know what I'm saying? Spades playing. So, spades players, this is what we gonna do this time. Once we get all the teams locked in, then we'll set the date. That's how we gonna do this. We ain't gonna, set no date and then look forward to the teams. We're going to get the teams locked in first. And once we get them teams locked in, then we're going to put another date on it. And then after that, we just want our spectators to come and enjoy the festivities. We will still be having our vendors. We will still be having DJ Freddie Lee on the ones and twos. So it's still going to be an event. It's still going to be a party. We just want to lock our teams in ahead of time before we set the date. But yeah.
As much as folks talk about spades, it's crazy to me. I feel like the sign-up sheet would already be full.
Listen, you got so many people that play just for fun. I was thinking throwing the money on there would make them come on in, but I I know y'all got y'all taxes and y'all balling. Y'all ain't thinking about our 500, but guess what? We're gonna hit y'all when it hurt. We're gonna hit you. Y'all gonna be, we ain't gonna have space. Y'all still doing that 500 space? Oh, now you want to answer. Yes, you can. You can answer.
So you have a live viewer that says me and Miss Ernestine gonna run the space tournament.
You okay? Guess what? Have you and Miss Ernestine answered yet? I want y'all to answer, and then we want to see what y'all gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
We hear that talk, but we want to see that action, and the only way we're gonna see the action is if you answer the space tournament.
And that came from Justin Grant.
Hey, Justin. You and Miss Ernestine need to go and answer, and then we're going to see you talk that talk, but we want to see if you're going to walk that walk on this spade table, though. You know what I'm saying? Grand prize is $500. You will also receive a 6-foot championship trophy and bragging rights for the entire month until the next spades tournament. You will also have free entry for the next spades tournament because you're the champion. Now, people got to try to come and beat you. You know what I'm saying? So, let's make this, we want to make this, if not every month, a bi-monthly event, you know, and just keep it going. And who knows? It might go from $500. You might look up, it might be $1,000. For real.
Man.
Real talk. It might go from $5 to $1,000. So, the only way you're going to find out is if you enter. So, we're going to still give y'all the information. The information is still the same that was on the flyer. So, just enter. That's all you got to do. Enter. It's fun and you win the money. So, enter. That's all I'm going to say about that. Okay. Before we get into this with you, Malcolm, I got to put this out here real quick. Okay. You all, I am going to be interviewing Crunchy Black from 3-6 Mafia very soon. I am looking for some sponsors, however, for this interview. I will be going to Memphis to do this interview, and I am looking for some sponsors who want to be shouted out during this interview. Your business, whatever you got going on, will be shouted out live. This interview will not be on Facebook Live, baby. Nope. So don't be looking forward to crossing your legs at home, thinking you're finna see Foxy with Crunch on Facebook Live. No, baby. We're going straight YouTube Live on this.
Okay.
So the only way you will be able to view is YouTube. Yeah. So we will be coming soon with a new FOX CAVE Chronicles YouTube channel. Once we get this new YouTube channel started, I will drop the link, and then you'll be able to subscribe and get your popcorn. Because it's a party, man. I told Crunchy, man, I said, I don't want to do no virtual. I don't want to do no phone interview. I want my live, like our face-to-face. But we finna sit and turn up and chop it up like we've been friends for 35 years. You feel me? So I'm super excited. I talk to Crunchy. We talk like every other day. I'll talk to him today. You know what I'm saying? So he keep it real. He 100. He ready to do the interview. I'm excited about the interview. So sponsors, hit me up. Hit me up. I'm looking for some sponsors for this Crunchy Black interview. Also, if you want to be a guest or a sponsor for Season 3 of the FOX CAVE Chronicles, hit me up, and I can give you the information about being a sponsor or a guest for Season 3. So, I say a lot of the rest of my announcements for the end of the show. We're going to get into it, Malcolm.
All right, I'm ready.
You know what's up. Drop that background info. Let them know where you from, where you grew up, and all that good shit.
Well, I'm from Jackson, Mississippi, West Jackson to be exact. Went to Provine
West
High
Side.
School. Yep, all day. Went to Holmes and also graduated from USM. Been out here writing since 2013. Also worked at Malico as a publicist. Right now I'm writing for a lot of different publications, and I started my own business, Morrow Media Works, to help market small businesses and creative artists, help them expand their reach.
Now, we Ram fam.
Oh, yeah.
So shout out to my school, baby. You already know 24. How we do it, baby. Ram City. So it's good to have a fellow Ram sitting next to me, doing good in life,
Feeling is mutual.
And on my show, talking about all this greatness, all this positivity, all this goodness.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm all about, the hood hippie. Positive vibes on.
Exactly. That's all. Nothing less. Nothing less. So, what started first, Malcolm?
What started first?
What started first? What did you get your feet wet with first?
I first got my feet wet with blogging. I started out blogging with Dr. Boyce Watkins, writing for his website, Your Black World. I wrote with them for about a summer before I graduated from USM.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, I kind of created my own blog, The Hood Hippie, and just started focusing in on artists from here in Mississippi. I was in Hattiesburg at the time, so I worked with a lot of Hattiesburg artists. Came back home to Jackson, and like we was in the middle of a full-blown like artistic renaissance, basically when I got here. So I just tapped in with it.
Why did you decide to call it The Hood Hippie? What's behind that title?
I mean, you know, I feel like I'm a dual person. Like, I'm from the hood, but I always got a lot of hippie vibes going on. Like, I'm always chilling. I like to connect with people, like to bring people together, make things happen. So, you know, it was just a fitting title at the time.
Yeah.
It really stuck.
Yeah, it does. It does. Okay, so let's get into how you became a writer for Black with No Chaser. Tell me about that.
So I started writing with Black with No Chaser because, you know, I had done a lot of work with Sika. She was one of the...
Shout out!
You know,
Shout out!
You know, she put me on, brought me on board with the team to help write, you know, things about music, culture, basically the stuff I was writing about, you know, elsewhere like Jackson Free Press and for myself. So, you know, she just gave me that opportunity, her and also CJ Lawrence as well.
Okay,
Yeah.
so tell me, being able to write for Black with No Chaser, how does that, like, broaden your horizon with writing?
I mean, you know, it's a big brand. It's a major platform. So when I put it out there, they can put it on their social media. They have a lot of followers, so I get a lot more reactions back, things of that nature. And then I also, you know, feel like the artists get to spread out more because it's not just, you know, hyper local or anything like that. It's something they can get to anywhere because so many people tapped in with it.
Yeah, greatness. I hadn't had a chance to have Sika on FOX CAVE Chronicles yet.
Oh yeah, you got it.
I gotta get her, but I did. I had Dollar Black.
Okay.
I had him season 2, and it was a whole experience. You gotta know that.
Yeah, when I came in and everything, I worked a lot with Dollar Black, ran in a lot of the same circles. So I've been watching a lot of these artists develop over the years and things of that nature, and everybody consistently growing, consistently finding new avenues for success, and, you know, can't do nothing but salute them.
What do you think about Mississippi music artists now?
I think Mississippi's music artists are very diverse. You know, I feel like we got somebody coming from every different angle, every different lane. It's not too many different types of music that you can't find somebody making here in Mississippi at a high level.
Right.
So it's like, I feel like, especially in the hip hop scene, you got high quality trap music, you got high quality, what people would consider, I guess, classic hip hop. You got high quality, like, more conscious music and things of that nature. So, you know, we hitting them from all angles, and I'm just glad to see people out here really trying to make moves and do things with their music.
Now, do you think we're starting to be recognized more now versus back then?
I feel like we definitely getting a lot more looks nowadays than we were in the past. Especially with artists, you know, like Silas coming from here. You got artists like Josh Waters coming from here. You have a lot of people that's making moves.
Shout out to those artists, man.
Making a lot of moves out here. You got people that's tapping into the industry in a lot of different ways. People getting sponsorship. So I feel like we're getting a lot more attention and a lot more looks than we were back in the day, most definitely.
Definitely. Tell me about you being a former publicist and social media coordinator for Malcolm Music Group.
Oh man, well, working at Malaco really gave me kind of like a lot of background on the music industry, things that go on behind the scenes, how artists are marketed, how you can get press placements, how you can get music placements. Like, I was just there soaking up a lot of game for those.
And that's a
3 years.
lot of vital information, for real.
And now, you know, my goal with it was like I was working over there, learning the ropes, and I was hoping I could take what I learned working at Malico to apply it to the artists, the businesses, the creatives I saw around me in the city.
How did you end up even getting over there?
Man, they had posted a job on Indeed. And I was up at like 2 o'clock in the morning or something like that, just, you know, searching for writing jobs, things in that field.
Yeah.
So I put in an application for every position that they had available, and then I got a call back like the next couple weeks.
Oh, man. Did you think you was going to get a call back from them?
I mean, honestly, yeah, I did. I was real confident in how I approached them. Like, so I took my time writing up my cover letter, doing my resume, having all my examples of my writing and things of that nature. So, you know, I came in with a positive mindset.
How was it?
It was dope. I enjoyed it. Got to meet a lot of people, got to work with a lot of celebrities, especially on the gospel and blues side. Found out a lot of dope music history, a lot of dope samples that Malico has produced for like hip hop artists that you probably wouldn't even know of, and stuff they hadn't even spoke about, but they so tapped into the industry to this day that it's crazy.
And it's like, that's right here in our hometown, man.
Right here, right on Northside Drive.
Right here in our hometown. Like, I got to do my history on
Almost definitely.
history work on them.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? Because I might have to take old FOX CAVE Chronicles and knock on the door and be like, try to get interviewed. You know I do it.
I already know.
Yeah, I will do it. So, amongst wearing all these hats, man, tell me, how did you find the time to write a freaking comic book?
Man, well, you know, I've always been a fan of comic books. I grew up on them. My dad, he really put me on them. Just as something, you know, to help foster creativity and, you know, let me see things from different perspectives and stuff. So Christopher Winfield, he's an artist and a documentary filmmaker from here in Jackson. He had been doing a lot of documentaries, and he had hit me up and said he had a comic book he was working on. And he just, you know, wanted me to assist him with editing dialogue and some of the storyline aspects and things like that. So I just locked in with him and was glad to have the opportunity, you know, finally fulfill a dream I had since a kid.
Malcolm, I'm sitting up here next to you, and I'm like, man, this man got so much stuff going on, man. Like, it's crazy, for real.
I mean, you know, I just never want to limit myself. I
We
always
have
want
to link up on some stuff.
Most
for
definitely,
real.
for real.
For
I'm
real.
out here. I'm trying to make some stuff happen.
For sure. Okay, so I know you did this one comic book. Are you planning on writing another?
We're working on the second one right now. It's gonna be about Black Wall Street in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So it's a time travel story too at the same time. So it's gonna be the future and the past, and how you can learn from the past to better yourself in the future, essentially.
Oh, man, I need the first one.
Oh, it's available. It's on
I got to get
Amazon.
the first
I'm
one,
gonna have to drop a link for it. It's everywhere.
For real, because we're going to be looking forward to the next one.
Most definitely.
Okay, now, you got a $40 media kit sale.
Most definitely.
Tell me about that, and why is $40? Why it had to be $40, man?
Man,
It could be 50 or 35. Why it had to be the 40?
Man, I said I chose 40 because, you know, I felt like that was a good price range, you know, to actually bring people in, because a media kit is so beneficial to people, whether you're an artist, whether you're a business. It basically gives people a look at everything you've done or that you're trying to do all on one page. So that makes it easier for booking shows, booking events, getting press placements and things like that, getting interviews, because somebody can look right here, they can see everything you got going on, check your numbers, got your bio, got all of this stuff on one page. So I think it's real vital for artists to have one. And just like as some examples, I know I did one for Big Zay Matt, and he used it to kind of secure that feature with Slim Thug for the presidential motorcade track.
Oh, man.
Then I've done some for, like, you know, Reverend Bankroll, Bob Street.
Shout out.
Did one for Hollywood Look, Ray
Shout
Kincaid.
out,
So,
shout out.
you know, I'm working with some artists that's making moves, and I created these media kits so they can make those moves easier.
$40 media kit.
Sound real good now,
It's
huh?
sounding real good, man. For that 40 now. Yeah. So, how can someone go by, you know, if they're interested in this $40 media kit, what they need to do?
You know, you can contact me via Facebook. You can contact me on my M. Morrow Media Works page. You can find that by going to facebook.com/M. Morrow Media. You can hit me up on IG at Mac Stay Manifesting. That's Mac_Stay_Manifesting. And then, you know, you can just hit me up in my inbox on Facebook as well, or shoot me an email at mmorrowwrites@gmail.com. That's MMORROWWRITES@gmail.com.
And a lot of y'all know y'all need that media kit, man. You definitely need it. When people come on the show and they offer all this good information and all these packages and stuff that y'all need, jump on it. Don't just sit here and watch the show and then, you know, you got this right here, you know, jump on it. $40. It might be $100 later on. You know what I'm saying? Like real talk. So jump on it. Like,
you know, media platforms in general.
Yeah.
Like, you know, tap in with media platforms like FOX CAVE Chronicles. We got several media platforms here in the city you should be tapping in with, so you can get that media and that social media presence up. Get those press placements early. That way you can get out there, hit the ground running a lot smoother as an artist. Like, that's just some advice that I have for you.
And like I always say, the media is definitely a part of it, y'all. It's a part of it. You got to learn how to know how to sit down and have an interview and know how to talk, but at the same time still be yourself. But you know, you're going to be hit with all kind of media as you progressing in your career. So yeah, take heed of all this important stuff that we offering to y'all, like seriously. So now I'm gonna tap into something that you didn't even see me tap into.
What's up?
Tell me about, are you still doing the infused
Oh yeah, most definitely.
drinks? Tell us
Yeah,
about
I'm
that.
still working on that. You know, as everything continues to move through legalization, everything I'm gonna get set up legit with it and everything. But yeah, I'm definitely still making those. You know, everything is handcrafted. Nothing is bought and resold or anything of that nature. So, you know, it's gonna be an A1 product.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so we done tapped on a lot of things, but tell me why you love West Jackson so much, man.
Man. Alright, so growing up in West Jackson, you know, I felt like West Jackson was like the center of Jackson, because you could get to anywhere from West Jackson and you could experience so many different cultural things right there and right outside of West Jackson. So the culture, the people of West Jackson, the businesses in West Jackson, just everything that's there has always been near and dear to me. So I love West Jackson. I'm gonna always represent it no matter where I go.
What is something you miss about West Jackson that we don't have anymore?
Something I miss about West Jackson we don't have anymore.
Since you love it so much.
Yeah,
For real.
something we missing that we have. Something that's not there we don't have anymore. That's a tough one. I feel like all the things that, you know, left a mark on me, they still there. I'm still going to, you know, Martin's Fish House. I'm still, you know, going over there just in the neighborhood. So the main thing that I miss from the area, though, is going to be the Metro Center. That's it. So it's like, I feel like there's so much that could be done with that space, especially with so many black-owned businesses here in the city, all these different creatives here in the city, so many things you can do with it, you know, entertainment for the youth. So that's one thing that, you know, I always hate, you know, went down.
I feel like it's a piece of history in a way, you know, and a lot of people say, well, it's an eyesore, just tear it down, you know, or whatever,
Right.
whatever, but I'm like why would you do that though? Because it's like a landmark. You know what I'm saying?
It's a cultural landmark in the city, for sure.
I just can't see it just not being there anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like y'all invested. I don't know what's going on with the Metro, but somebody invest and just do something.
Do something with it, man. Too much potential there.
Please.
You know?
I kind of heard through the grapevine that Bebop was going to be opening back up.
I hadn't heard that one.
Yeah, I heard through the grapevine. Someone bought it or something, but it's supposed to be coming back soon. I don't know if it's still going to be a music store or whatever, but I know it's supposed to be opening up.
Okay.
Somebody had posted some pictures on the internet where some guys was over there like working on it or, you know, bringing some stuff in and out or whatever. So hopefully that's true, and because it takes away the life of the city when you have so many abandoned buildings and so many businesses that's no longer up and running. It's like it just snatches the soul of the city away. So to see something reopening or a new business coming to something that's been abandoned for I don't know how many months or years,
that's hopeful.
It really does.
To see something rise back up. I understand.
Let's take our city back, man. Let's do that.
Before it gets took away.
Can we please do that? Cause
invest in it before it gets took away.
It's on the verge. You know, I'm so when Fox Cave blow up, because I know it is. When Fox Cave blow up, you gotta know Fox is gonna invest in something, man. We gotta. I'm opening up some stuff.
That's it.
It's plenty of abandoned, empty buildings for me to do that.
Oh, for sure.
But let's invest y'all back in our city, man. Let's do that. For real. Okay. So tell me about all the stuff that you got coming up, because you got a lot of stuff that you said that you're working on now.
Right.
That's coming up.
So currently I'm working on the second comic book with Christopher Winfield. I'm working on event coordination with Steve Hendricks.
Shout out, man.
Yep, for that Jackson Tattoo and Arts Festival next year in April. So I'm,
Y'all got a date on that?
Yep, that's going to be April 14th through 16th, 2023 at the Mississippi Trade Mart.
Oh, yes. Okay, Steve.
So,
you ain't even I think I seen him kind of saying something about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I got to get on press for that event.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm have to lock that in for real, because I've never been to a tattoo convention or anything of that nature. So I think that's gonna be something.
It's gonna be dope because tattoo culture, conventions and stuff hit the coast a lot, but they don't really make it up this way a lot. So it's gonna be really something hitting the city for the first time on that scale.
So what do they do? Like, are they tattooing or are they just promoting?
They tattooing, so you can get a tattoo on site. You can get a tattoo on site. They're gonna have like different educational workshops and things for the artists themselves. It's gonna be vendors, food trucks. Come in, connect with an artist, set up an appointment for another time if you want to, or go ahead and get ink right there that day. So it just depends,
That's great. Okay, it's gonna be cool to check out. I'm interested in it. For sure. Okay, so you got that, and that's April
14th through 16th, 2023.
Okay. What else is coming up?
Working on putting together a showcase, music showcase in collaboration with Concrete Sneaker Boutique over there on University Boulevard. Also, just more writing. Tapped in with some new brands, so you can expect some new content from those brands as well. Also working on a documentary about the funk band Freedom. They were one of the original hip hop samples, and they from right here in Jackson, Mississippi.
What?
So like when New York was first kind of breaking into hip hop, creating that foundation for hip hop, this band Freedom had a record called Get Up and Dance that became like a major part of a lot of the popular records of that day. It was like one of the most sought after records by DJs, one of the most prized possessions of DJs like Grandmaster Flash, DJ Kool Herc. So, I'm trying to put that story out there, let people know that Mississippi is the birthplace of pretty much all music, not just blues and gospel. They even had a hand in, creating hip hop as well.
Have you had a chance to talk with any of the members from the group?
I had actually been in contact with Ray Smith and also Jesse Thompson. You know, he's over the Jackson Music Awards. Both of them were members. Victor Mason was also a member. Sadly, you know, he passed before I had a chance to, you know, talk with him. But it's a lot of history here in Jackson, a lot of things people don't know about. And that's one of the things I want to do is tell those stories.
Oh, man, I'm looking forward to that. You got me want to watch that right now. Okay, Hood Hippie, coming on through.
Working.
In the 2022.
Working.
And 23.
It's up all you.
For real. Okay, now, what are some of your goals for the future? Where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
In the next 5 years, I would like to be, you know, writing on movie scripts, television scripts. I would also like to be able to help put artists from Mississippi on these major platforms because I feel like now's the time. A lot of people got their eyes on Mississippi, so it's time to just kick the door in. You know, with all these different media platforms coming together in the city, I think with a concentrated effort, we can make a lot of stuff happen. And I also, you know, plan to get involved in the cannabis industry in the future as well.
Yeah.
It's something I've always been interested in, so I'm glad that Mississippi is making moves towards the future and getting on
Finally.
board, you know. So
Finally.
those are my top 3 things right there.
Awesomeness. I love it. Let's touch on a little bit more on Mississippi music real quick. Who are you listening to now these days locally?
Locally, I listen to a lot of Joe 2 Federal. I listen to a lot of BBN for a time.
Shout out to both of those guys.
I listen to a lot of Big Josh.
Shout out.
I listen to the Homie Franchise a lot.
Yeah, shout out.
Bev, Mac, Vitamin C. I'm pretty much still, you know, I'm running through a lot of artists that, you know, just been building in the game for a while. So it's like it's a lot of new up and coming people I'm tapping in with. But you know, I'm holding on with the folks that's been rocking with me too.
All right. Anybody you would like to see collaborate?
Man, there's so many collaborations I want to see. You'll take up the whole rest of the time you're trying to do that. But there's a lot of people I feel like, you know, could mesh really well together in the city, and that's something I'm hoping to see is these artists kind of crossing those lines over in the future and working together, even though it's not what people might expect or whatever at the time.
Right. I definitely agree with you on that. As a whole, artists particularly should come together more and create. You know what I'm saying? Dope ass shit. You know that'll be so great. Versus, you know how it be, man.
Little separation. I don't think it's purposeful separation, but I just think that people like, you know, create two sides and the two sides don't cross over with each other often, even though there's plenty of space and opportunity to do so. So, you know, I'm hoping to see more of it.
For an artist that's trying to get their career started in the music industry, what advice would you give them?
Put legs on your music. Like, don't make music here and just keep it here. Like, if you got a song you feel like could be a hit, or a song that you think could really, or a song, even if you get a hit here in the city, take that hit out of the city, go on the road with it, do a little touring, build your fan base up, and that's how you can get the ball rolling for yourself easy early on. You know, a lot of people skip over that part, you know, getting out there touring, doing different things like that. So that's the number one thing I would say. If you're really trying to get out here as an artist, you're going to have to move around. You ain't got to move away, but you got to move around.
Gotta move around. Most definitely. And don't wait for nobody to put you on no tour or no show.
Create it.
Do your own.
Create your own opportunity.
Do your own where you're the headliner and you can pull other artists in to open. Come on, y'all. Come on now.
Man, I feel like, you know, just even relating it to myself. If I sat and I just waited for somebody to be like, hey, can you do this, can you do that? Instead of creating those opportunities and creating that space for myself, I might not, you know, have even gotten to the spot where I'm at right now, doing the things I've done. So always believe in yourself and always put effort and energy into what you want to do.
I couldn't agree more. have you been doing to get your name out there more and your brand?
Basically, I've been on a media run lately, doing a lot of interviews with a lot of brands, a lot of platforms, collaborating, tapping in with a lot of different brands from around the country, getting my writing game up so I can get even more opportunities to put us on larger platforms and things of that nature. So that's the main thing I'm focusing on, just making sure people seeing me on a consistent basis and knowing I'm still working.
That's what I'm talking about. You got to remain relevant no matter what.
That's
you
it.
Got to. You cannot get too comfortable.
Nope.
You can't get too comfortable, too relaxed, and then you start drifting up. Like, seriously, it's crazy. This real shit I'm talking tonight, y'all. Like, I'm serious. I'm talking to myself as well.
Out of sight,
like,
out of
real
mind.
talk, man. You don't get too comfortable. Like what you say. You better not get too comfortable, man. For real. Remain relevant at all times. You gotta stay out there consistently.
I always be doing something.
Consistently. Even with this show, I've always been like a homebody. Right. Like at the house, you know. And these events and these invites and all these shows and different things that I be doing, I have to be out there. You know what I'm saying? It puts me out there, and I'm in the mix, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? I go do what I gotta do.
And go back home. I can relate. I'm an introverted extrovert too. Like, I can get around people and turn it on. You know, once I get done, I'm trying to chill, relax, rejuvenate.
Yeah. And I'm like, man, shoot, I be feeling like, I'm like real talk because I'm older, but I'm not old.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, I'm not 20 anymore, man. Like, sometimes I have to catch myself where I be I look up, I'm yawning. But I'm trying not to yawn, trying not to put my hand on my mouth, so I'm doing the yawn like on the inside of my mouth. Where you're like, you know what I'm saying? But like,
can't look tired.
For real, that shit crazy. But I love it, man. I enjoy it to the max. Shout out to Jewel the Dawn, the big show. I'm still recuperating from that, you know. Shout out to Boss J, man. The rap battle we had here at Castle and Rise. Dope as fuck, you know, and I still gotta post pictures and videos from that. I still got pictures and videos from Queen Peace interview from last week.
Man.
I still got pictures of, you know, it's like, it's so much, but I never get tired of it.
No, it's working.
I never get tired of it.
That feeling is unmatched. There ain't nothing you can do that's like that same feeling of being there in the midst of all that creative energy. For real.
Yes. Well, I have definitely enjoyed chopping it up with you. I still feel like it's so much more that we haven't touched on that we need to touch on.
Man, I'm working on a lot, so some might have slipped my mind. But you don't see. You'll see when it's popping up. When you see it popping up, you'll know.
I'm going to bring you back for sure. I've enjoyed this. I'm definitely going to check into that media.
Bet that up.
That filed it.
Oh yeah, appreciate that.
That now that filed it.
Oh yeah.
I'm tapping into that, man. I ain't gonna miss out on that. Y'all better not either. You know. But thank you for being here. I really have enjoyed this.
I appreciate the opportunity. You know, like you said, it's been in the making, so I was glad to finally get it executed, get it done, and sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah. Nothing but good vibes, great energy. You're definitely welcome back anytime. You know,
thank you.
I always got a home here at the Fox Cave Chronicles, and I wish you nothing but the best. Much success.
Appreciate it. I wish the same for you too.
Gotta know on a what? On a who?
On a bitch asshole.
Yeah, he messed me up earlier. He came out when we before it started. Yeah, I promise I wasn't expecting it, man. He hit me with it. I almost fell off this stool. For real. I had to hear him say it again. But yeah, thanks for being here, Malcolm. Y'all make sure y'all tap in. Give the people your social media information and everything so they can reach out.
Okay, most definitely. On Instagram, you can hit me at Mac Stay Manifesting. That's Mac_stay_manifesting. You can find me on Facebook at facebook.com/mmorrow media, or you can look me up at Malcolm Morrow, or you can check out the Hood Hippie MS on Facebook too. You can tap in with me at any of those places. Check out my content. Check out the articles I'm writing. You know, just stay tuned for what I'm working on.
Awesomeness, greatness. I love it. I love it. Shout out to my sponsors, y'all. Casa and Rod's Kitchen, $28.95. I know it in my head now. I don't know why I'm looking down. $28.95 McDowell Road Extension, Suite 3. Come on over here and get some of these good groceries on the south side, y'all.
That's it.
Casa, when Casa cooks, she cooks with love, and you can definitely taste it in every meal. You feel me? So she has a huge menu available, from seafood to hibachi to soul food to brunch menu items. The menu is so big. The menu is big. Burgers, Philly cheesesteak. I'm just everything. Not everything.
Everything.
Man, for real. So y'all make sure y'all come over here and show Casa and Rod's Kitchen some love. Right over here on the south side. I know y'all ain't cooking there because it's tax time. Y'all eating out big time. So come on over here and spend some of that tax money with Casa and get your better food. For real. Shout out to J-Bo Designs, Javora Brent. She has hooked me up with the most awesome array of 420 items per se. For all my 420 friendly people, I have Fox Cave Chronicles smoke sets. You got your rolling tray, you got your Fox Cave ashtray, and you got your Fox Cave lighter. So you got everything you need. You get that yourself. But yeah, I have blue and red available, but whatever color you want, just let me know, and we can get those colors for you. I also have 420 shirts. I ain't gonna say, you just go on my page and look. You know what's up. You know what's up for all my 420 friendly people. But Foxy got you. Just hit me up. Order today, order tomorrow, order tonight. Just order. We do have Fox Cave merch, t-shirts, cups, hats, everything. Keychains, everything Fox Cave.
I'm trying to get like you.
Everything Fox Cave. I'm trying to get like you. What you talking about? For real. So yeah, shout out to J-Bo Designs. Javora does an amazing job with my shirts, with my cups, with all my items for the Fox Cave Chronicles. So let's support this black-owned business, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all hit her up. She stays busy. She stays busy, but she will get your order in. So all you got to do is just hit her up. So shout out to her, man. And for women, you know what I'm saying, becoming entrepreneurs and starting businesses and just branching out and doing our thing, you know. So we want to encourage and empower them. You know what I'm saying? So, got chills then. Yes, black power, ladies, queens, gotta know. I ain't gonna say on the who, on the what, but you already know. Don't say it 2 times, Malcolm. Don't say it 2 times.
Nah, it's gonna be 3. That's gonna be the 3rd time.
Sure live,
3
man.
times the charm.
3 times the charm. Hold it to the end of the show. For real. Shout out to my team, Rooster Black, Jonathan Hollins, snuck in here on me. Have you plugged your television in yet?
Not yet.
Them 50 inches?
Not yet. Still in the
We
box.
was talking about you at the beginning of the show. Congratulations again.
Thank you.
Once again, y'all, I am looking for sponsors for my interview with Crunchy Black from 3-6 Mafia. I will be traveling to Memphis to do this interview, and if you would like to be a sponsor, hit me up. And I will shout you out during this interview, your business, whatever you got going on, whatever you want Foxy to say, I'm going to do it if you become a sponsor for this interview. No, I will not be doing this interview in Jackson. I will be doing it in Memphis. No, it will not be Facebook Live. It will be YouTube Live. Yes. But I am looking for some sponsors, y'all. So hit me up and I can get the information about that. Also, if you want to be a sponsor for the Fox Cave Chronicles for Season 3 or a guest for Season 3, hit me up and I can give you that info as well. Make sure you are following the Fox Cave Chronicles on Instagram. And I am available to host your next event, your pop-up shop, your red carpet, your grand opening, your whatever. Foxy is here. I remember I did the press for Oops All Vegan. And the only two people up in there covering press was the Fox Cave Chronicles and Channel 12 News. And I'm right next to Channel 12 News like, move over, baby, move over. We both finna share this space. But yeah. So, I mean, it feels good though to be a part of that. That was big.
Most definitely.
That was big, you know, and it was a huge accomplishment. And I was just happy to be there and to be a part of it. So yeah, book me for your events, and I'm gonna come on out, baby, and set up and go live and do what I do best, cause this is what I love to do, and it's just, I'm just blossoming into just so much with this show, man. Like real talk, like I'm like it done went from just the music to the business to media to being booked to just. And I know it's just more to come. I'm just fasten my seatbelt up and just get ready for this ride, baby. Because there's only one way to go, and that's straight to the top.
That's it.
Straight to the top. So, all donations for the show are welcome. Cash App, $, FOXXYFIT. That's $, Foxy Fit. All donations go straight to the show. Malcolm. Anything you want to say before we get out of here tonight?
You know, just want to say it again. I appreciate the opportunity to come on and talk about everything I have going on. Tap in with me if you have any questions as a creative artist, as a business, for marketing, just different ways you want to structure, organize your business, events. You know, I do it all. So, you know, holler at me. We can make something happen.
And also, y'all, shout out to Fat Frames LLC on production tonight. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with her as well. She has a $25.
Let me put you on session.
Yes. This helps you with your LLC, which is so important. It helps you with your trademarking, business, all that good, important, big word stuff. You know what I'm saying? She can help you with that, and she is available. So y'all tap in with her. Also, her business, Fat Frames LLC. She offers a huge array of sunglasses, accessories, handbags, hats, everything. Okay. Everything. And she has a pop-up shop coming. She's a part of a pop-up shop coming up this Saturday. So y'all make sure y'all come on out. It's going to be in Clinton. And I plan on pulling up on the scene, seeing what I can see, doing what I can do, and maybe recruit some more guests for the Fox Cave Chronicles, baby, because, you know, we don't discriminate. We want everybody on the show. Everybody. Gotta know on the who, on the what, on the...
Bitch asshole.
I love it. Thank y'all for tuning in, and I will see y'all next Monday. We are out of here.